welcome to Portimao and welcome to the KTM Ultimate Track Experience. I'm still not sure exactly what we're doing here. This is supposed to be an event for RC8C owners, the super exclusive RC8C. Only a few of them accepted the offer from all around the world to come and ride their new bike. So they invited a handful of press and a few dealers to come along and sample some action. Hold fire, bear with me. I think today's gonna be pretty decent. I've curved out heavier turns than this. 142 kilos, 135 brake, pit lane limiter. Oh, that's quite harsh. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I'm just pooting around and it feels fucking fast. Still not sure of gear pattern, so we'll just ease it in. Oh, it's telepathic, baby. Wow. The punch it's got. Whoa. Jeez. That little sort of, it's got like a VTEC hit. Oh, the brakes are good. Still could have braked about 20 metres later. I hope you can hear this bike as well as I can. What's that? Man, it pulls! Didn't need second there. Short geared, proper racer. Jesus Christ, the mid range, and it revs hard as well. Just wheeling down the crest. Just so much grunt. Normally I'd have to go to second there. Oh, deep on the trail braking. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Sometimes it's better to use short gears, just so you're not in the torque when you come out of the corner. Otherwise it wheelies. That's wide. Oh, yes. Bang on. Oh, checker flag. Which is quite handy because I'm baked. This is the closest thing you can get to a prototype racer without buying a Moto 2 bike, isn't it? I mean, look, this is a race bike. The suspension is way too soft for me. I like to play about with the engine braking a bit. It's quite harsh sometimes when you're downshifting high in the rev range, but you know, semantics. What a tool. And I love the fact that you've got a splits on here as well, so every split it gives you a plus or minus and kind of goads you on.
There were two takeaway nuggets from that first session. One, just how rampant the engine is and how it feels nothing like the stock 890. Not really surprising given the upgraded internals and the additional few thousand revs at the top end. And two, Normally when a race bike is crafted, the window of usability is super narrow, but the RC8C offers massive user parameters despite how focused the chassis is. Hunting apexes is effortless. Don't let 135 brake horsepower fool you. It's a leery beast. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot. It's a race bike. It's a pure race bike, and it's hard work. And you've got to ride it hard. Also, a shout out to you guys because we 44 Teeth is the only publication from the UK invited. So massive thanks to you guys. So this is Brian. Brian's a 44 Teether.
Yeah.
Respect, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, long time.
And here it is. How long have you waited for this?
Only actually a couple months.
Okay.
I think we just bought them 2 months ago.
Okay.
It was in the middle of March.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so this is you flew all the way from Canada to Portimao.
Yeah.
So the option was being delivered, or how does it work? How does it work?
Yeah. I mean, it's still getting delivered.
Yeah.
But so the option is either I just pick it up in a boring place in Canada,
Yeah.
or I get to come to Portimao and
Yeah.
have it delivered by the KTM and Kramer guys.
That is full factory. Isn't
Get
it?
to meet cool guys like you. And,
We said that. Oh no, I mean fair play. This is what a super exclusive experience for you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
And
not just-
actually, this is actually my second RC8C.
Okay.
And that was part of it. Is I wanted to make sure I came to pick this one up with these guys because it's just that much cooler. And to get it set up by them and get to ask the technical questions. Like living where I live, there's not a lot of technical know-how on this sort of stuff.
And so your first session out, you'll we'll chat to you afterwards.
Yeah,
after
perfect.
the first few laps.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Cheers, Brian.
Yeah, cheers.
I don't think this is going to pass the noise test at Cabwell. That's the only issue with this bike so far. Oh, I've gone to road shift because there's no race shift left. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, I've got slip 9, fuck off. Oh, I can still brake later. Need some tank grips, nothing to grip onto. So much grip, it's insane. Just keeps on giving. My foot is absolutely on fire. My last time was a 53.1. My fastest time was a 51.8, and that is as fast as the super whites we tested here last time on slicks. This is a prime example. You don't need 200 horsepower to go fast. Put your dick in your pants, stop willy waving. I mean, it's a lot of money, but then again, when you spend 15 grand on a new super white, it's the same money as this. So wow, Hawaii. Okay,
Man, so hot. I'm so hot right now. I honestly can't remember the last time I rode a bike like that. It's so rewarding. Normally, when you push a bike harder, you go faster. It becomes more difficult to ride, harder to ride, more physical. That thing's physical. It's still an absolute weapon, but the faster you go, the harder you go, the more rewarding it is. I can't remember the last time I rode a bike like that. It's insane. Me and Chad were just chatting then, and we had a range of super bikes on the pit lane here at Portimao. I'll tell you what, this has got to be right up there, right at the top. And to do a 51.8 on that bike, on this track, is mind-blowing. That's the same time as some of the super bikes we were riding here 2 years ago.
It's gone from thinking we might not get some laps on it to, okay, one session, okay, you can have two, and then no, you can ride Alex Hoffman's bike. Even with flat tyres, the mechanical grip is just insane. The last time I rode a bike like this was a Portimao 2 bike at Donington. I mean, it's still laughing at me. It's still going, come on, give me some corner speed. Well, it's a shame you can't buy one, and it's a shame that I've got 35 grand anyway. And if the 990 RCR is close to this, I mean, obviously it's not going to be with components and everything else, but with the race kit, I'd have it, I'd take it, I'm happy. Got it. Thank you. So I'm here with the legend that is Marcus Kramer, the man behind Kramer Motorcycles. Thank you for doing what you do, Marcus.
My pleasure.
Now, there's lots of little sort of cool bits on this bike that we heard earlier on, but I couldn't get the camera out in time. So, if you could be so kind, let's go front to back. Let's talk about this front wheel and the sort of intricacies behind that, please.
Yeah, the main thing, this bike is developed for the racetrack, and on the racetrack there are special needs. Yeah. For example, when we start in the front, is changing tires is a constant thing that you have to do on the racetrack. So we are all lazy, so we don't want to unbolt the calipers every time. So we have a quick wheel change system with the quarter turns here to take the front fender off, and then you only need to loosen these two screws to get the axle out. And as we only have 290mm rotors, it's very easy to rotate the calipers and get the wheel out and back in. So it's a very easy job. Also, the crash pad is a unique design from us. This is hanging underneath the fork leg, and you don't need to take them off when you change the wheels. So these are little things that makes life easier at the track. Yeah.
I've just noticed, actually. I've literally just noticed. That's the first time I've seen X-Trig clamps on a road bike.
Yeah. awesome company.
Yeah.
They are also very close to our factory. It's only 30-minute drive.
Right. Okay.
And yeah, they do a lot of stuff also for motorsport, for KTM.
For motocross, that's
motocross. They're famous for the triple clamp. You know, their patented system with a split design. It's awesome. You know, because you don't deform the tube. You know, a lot less than on the standard not split design. And yeah, we have offset adjustment integrated into our triple clamps. We have headstock angle adjustment. Yeah, you can exchange the inlay in the headstock here. And, change the head angle. I mean, this bike is a development from Kramer.
Sure.
And it's the GP2 bike is a Kramer version, and this was the base to develop the RC8C.
And that's what they said. Use the GP2 to.
Yes. I mean the frame, the swing arm, the fuel tank. You know, the chassis. It's all the same between the RC8C and the GP2. Of course, there are some details where it's different. The most obvious is the fairing, also on the electronics. And little things like the exhaust, you know. Yeah.
I mean, just out of interest, actually, what exactly has been done to the engine? You know, it's not just a little bit more pokey. It's
a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, this is the thing that one of the big things that I took away from the first couple of laps is just like how that engine can be that good after riding the stock bike.
Yeah, all credits there to KTM.
Yes.
Yeah, this engine is developed at KTM.
Yeah.
And what they've done to the standard engine is they put titanium conrods in, punctal piston, higher compression, racing camshaft, titanium valves, bigger throttle body. 12,000 RPMs instead of 10,500.
Yeah, which makes a big difference.
So yeah, it's so much more dedicated to the track. And
I mean, this airbox is absolutely a monster. I mean, how different is that?
Yeah, a lot. Big difference. I mean, the whole package of the bike with a fuel tank being the seat unit and the subframe. We have a lot of space here for the airbox. This is good for performance and also good for the handling, simplicity of the bike, because the fuel tank just carries all the parts. We don't have brackets or subframe or also we don't have fairings here for the design. You know, this is a structural and also design part of the bike. Should we talk about crashing? I like to talk about it.
Let's talk about crashing.
Always talk about crashing.
No one went down today.
Yes,
it was
nobody.
Good. It was a good day.
So that's also good riders. But it also shows that the balance of the bike is quite good. So everybody stayed on. There was awesome. But crashing happens, and this is where we put a lot of protection into the bike. And let's start from the rear to the front. You know, little things like this sheet metal here. On normal swing arms, you have this bobbin directly screwed to the swing arm. When you crash, you always destroy, you fuck your swing arm. So you just replace a cheap metal there. Yeah, the other crash plate we have integrated to the swing arm is just right behind the footpack, because when you have a big crash, a high-sider and a big hit here, this will bend in and smash into the swing arm. So we just have a cheap metal plate there to take the hit, easy to exchange, swing arm stays in one piece. And
the crash mushroom, so everyone goes, that's going to bend your frame.
They will hook in and the bike will flip. And but you know, we have this concept since 10 years now, and they're working so nice. You know, when you have a hard impact, this plate will just bend and absorb a lot of energy. You know, I mean, little things like the holes underneath the screw, they're elongated, and that's very important that the material can flow underneath the screw and absorb the energy. And we have a lot of good experience with this crash protection here. So even on a low sider, on a small crash, sometimes it doesn't the fairing doesn't touch the ground, so you can just lift it up. Everything's fine.
It's nice. Well, thank you for showing us around, and thank you for your fine work.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. What a day! I mean, it's just been insane. What started off as come and look at the prototype, to maybe you can ride the 8C, to having nearly three sessions on it. Obviously, there's one big, massive elephant in the room, and that is the fact that this bike is basically like unicorn spunk. You can't buy one new, although you probably could, if you really hunt that one down, you could buy one. And it's, you know, near just over 35 grand. So, but, and this is a big but, this is going to be replaced by the 990 RCR. So I'm fine with that. If it's half as good as this, then I think we're in for a treat. Obviously it's not going to be. This RC8C is going to be discontinued. They said it's the last model. So whether or not there'll be a new equivalent, I don't know, but you don't need 200 horsepower. I've just gone faster than I have on certain 1000cc sports bikes that cost 20, 25 grand. So the power to weight ratio obviously is a big thing, and obviously it's a race bike. This is, you know, make no bones about it, this is a pure thoroughbred race bike. With the help of Kramer and KTM have built this absolute weapon. I'm just gutted I probably won't ever ride one again. But this is, as I said, this is the closest thing I've got to ride to a proper prototype race bike, which essentially it is. The closest thing is a Moto2 bike. Not only you got the sector times, the plus and minus on the dash, which is just a proper feature, it just goes you on to going faster and faster. The bike itself just keeps delivering. Normally, as I said, normally the faster you get, the harder a bike is to ride. This, not so. You need to be in the zone. I mean, it feels fine just riding around, but the harder you go, the harder you push, the more rewarding it is. And, you know, people are going to be moaning, oh, it's 36 grand, oh, I can't buy one, but who gives a shit? This is an engineering genius. This is a slice of engineering genius, and I'm just super thankful I got to ride one.